Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers, absolutely off the charts. The ability to play big in big games, we've seen it all the time. The most underrated part of his game is toughness. This guy continues to get better with age.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. That's complete, Jordan Whittington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
Off the draw, here's Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up the 3rd and about 7 left.
Brought down by Upton Stout. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Stafford now to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action, Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
12 more yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. To throw is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
On the play. That's good for our Rams. First down.
Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers 10-yard line.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyron Williams from 4 yards out. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the 2nd straight season. What makes him great in this offense? His ability to understand defenses, process, and make great decisions about where the ball should go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down, San Francisco.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Purdy. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, he'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Niners' 46-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal. A 57.
And that is no good. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? In motion right is Evans. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
McCaffrey on the counter. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Purdy now to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Niners 10.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Throwing is Stafford. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, LA. Blake Corum. 58 yards. And the Rams are once again back in front.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Rams' 35-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 67 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Now receiver in motion left. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Niners.
The drive
17,
summary that time, 5
Rams,
plays.
14.
And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he's got room. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Blake Corum, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one. Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Fielded at about the 28. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
42-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson.
Complete to
now
Terrence
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Delayed game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Stafford. Over the middle. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air again, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Honest Mevis for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 4 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Well, now how about this return? And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
At the 39-yard line.
Purdy. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the gun, here's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And it's fielded at the 34. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Niners will go on offense at 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
looking to throw. Purdy. And this is caught by Evans.
Purdy's pass.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And a 49er
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kirk. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Eddie Pinheiro on now. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Now Purdy. Taking a shot for Samuel. They've got his man complete. A big third down play there for the Niners. 44 yards.
I'll pick up of 44 yards on the play. First down.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They go with McCaffrey. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Pinheiro now to kick this one away.
San Francisco.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now Stafford. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The 49ers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at some of the highlights, we see just how impactful he's been. He and his quarterback have such a great chemistry together, and it's been on full display throughout the contest. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown yards to boot.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Purdy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken around the 12. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Loss of 5 yards.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Fights off the defender. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That'll make it 1st and 15. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To the air again, Stafford. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd down and 8. Up the middle, here's Corum. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 148 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Corum. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. 2nd and goal from the 1. Corum. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Blake Corum with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. See if they can put this drive in the end zone. Taking it right down Broadway. Christian McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Pinheiro now to kick this one away.
San Francisco.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run straight ahead with Corum. Oh, what a juke into space. Inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Blake Corum, 65 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On his Mevis for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
And a 49er first down.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
James. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Purdy now to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
A 3-yard pickup.
And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Purdy looking to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Kyren Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, Corum. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Play action, Stafford. He hits Adams complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. That is caught inside the 5. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Corum. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll try again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, but now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. The first carry here for Jordan James. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after he gained a 3.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
And looking for Killer, but it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
21 yards.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. They'll get this complete to Whittington. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers 13-yard line.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. To throw is Stafford. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
48, 49ers 36.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Purdy.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
3 yards on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Christian Kirk. A gain of 12.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Purdy to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up.
Here's Purdy. Shoves him. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
49ers 43.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. They give it to Williams, running right. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Rams, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.